Yo, what's going on? It's your boy D Ron the Don, and we're here to talk about Kobe's and if they are still worth it, and would you pay resale for them and things like that. But before we get started, show some love, and yeah, hit that sub, follow my socials, and let's get right to it, man. I've been hooping in Kobe's mainly my whole life. I've hooped in threes, fours, fives, six, seven, and then eight, nine. No, not eight, nines, and um, 11s. I wanted to grab these because recently we've been seeing fours, sixes, and eights start to re-release with the protros, and stuff like that. And crazy enough, these are my first Kobe sixes. I have not hooped in sixes when they first released. I only played in odd number shoes, threes, fives, seven, nines, and 11s because I couldn't afford it the next year. Never mind. But hooping in these, it's the best point guard shoe. You can't go wrong with this shoe. I think Kobe set the bar. It's like the best of the best when it comes to point guards. If they're shifty, it's super light. The traction is amazing. And this is not me being biased because this is, I mean, kind of, but I mean, hooping in these are like my, kind of like my go-to right now. And they just look so good. Like, this is a flex. Like, come on. I really want to get red laces. But the traction's great. The cushion is really good for what it is. When did these release? Oh, like the older. When did Kobe sixes actually release? Let me know in the comment section below. But it's been a while, right? And I just love them. Like, the material's amazing. Still to this day, it's not bad. It's very lightweight. I already said that. And overall, the lockdown is perfect. I had to do a couple of break-in days, maybe like less than a week, maybe like 2 to 3 days, and then it just formed to my foot. I always go and grab these when I go hoop because, nowadays it's starting to get a little better. There's some other shoes that I want to review and check out, but it's starting to get a lot better than what it was. And the styles are starting to change. Right now, Nike, though, they're starting to look like Kobe's. But I mean, that's kind of a good thing because they want to make it look. It's starting to look like it, but I think they need some style to it. And then performance doesn't really meet the Kobe standards, unless we're talking about other shoes. But I'll talk about that later in the video. But to get straight to it, are Kobe's worth it? Yes. Should you pay resale? Me personally, no. With all the shoes coming out, like I said, the 4s, 6s, and the 8s, you're going to kind of have a chance to get them. You may not get the colorway that you want, but if you're just trying to find a shoe that like performs really well, like those, I think the 6s and the 8s are the better shoe to perform in. I do love the 4s and how they look like, but in terms of performance, those things tear away. My soles right here are starting to rip off, and the cushion isn't that great. And yeah, but 6s, 8s, even though I haven't hooped in 8s, everybody loves those shoes. I personally love the 11s, but yeah, don't pay resale for them. If you want to, it's your money. It's up to you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I can't stop you. But I was lucky enough to get these on Sneakers app because I was praying to get some 6s. I really wanted to review them. And if you want to go check my video, I hooped in them to see what type of player I am. I'll post a video right now. I know. I'm trying to. And then, yeah, so I'm pretty shifty, and that's like my style movement. And these shoes are just perfect for me. Like this is the shoe to go to. There are some other shoes, but if you want to pay resale, go ahead. I'd say just wait until they start releasing these more colorways and just try to win them. Try to win. I think it's starting to go down in terms of like, because there's some colorways that are kind of ugh, like the ones with the 824, the purple and the light blue ones. Those are trash. I'm sorry, those are not it. But if you can't win them, I'm gonna give you guys some alternatives. The best ones, I'd say, the best alternative right now from Nike, I would have to go with the Sabrina ones. They're like a more an improved Kobe fours. Do you know what I mean? Look, they kind of have the same look to it. Is it the best? It's up there. I like them, but there are some other shoes. But I'm gonna put this as my like third in terms of like recommending y'all some shoes. Uh, but yeah, these aren't bad. These aren't bad. And this colorway, it was a Nike ID, first ever Nike ID. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can't get, remember when we try to do Kobe Nike IDs? This is kind of a version of it. And I think these will be a classic. I think these will be like a good shoe people look back at and be like, yo, these are actually pretty tough. And I feel like Sabrina's are going to be a lot better as the years go by because for that shoe to be her first shoe, that's kind of tough. The second shoe that I would recommend, and I don't have them, it's damn near a Kobe 8. It's literally a Kobe 8, and that is the Player Ones. If you guys don't know what that is, it's an Asian brand shoe that literally looks like Kobe's. I haven't hooped in them. My friends have hooped in them. They have, and they said they love it. It's a good shoe. I know it's not really me, like I haven't hooped in it, but if you look at other YouTubers and other reviews, that's the shoe you guys should check out if you guys can't get Kobe 8s or whatever, Kobe's in general. But I would say check those shoes out, Player Ones. I'll try to put a photo right there. I believe they're called Player Ones, and they look the same. Uh, but yeah, check out the some reviews on them, and I might review them too in the future. So hit that sub button and check them out. But that's definitely a shoe to check out because I heard those perform the same, if not possibly better. The number one shoe that I have, you know what I'm saying? It might not be a number one shoe to you, I mean to other people, because I can't afford every shoe. But the shoe that I love, I really these Way of Wade's All City 11s. And I know there's probably like a 12. I think there's a 12 out there, 11.5 or whatever. There's another one that's out there. Overall, this shoe, and I'm not even sponsored by them, they did gift me these, but the Boom technology, when I hoop in these, they're so comfy. They're springy, they're comfy, these are explosive, they're soft, like they're not that soft, like, well, they are soft. I can hoop in these for hours and not have an issue with them. When I first wore these, I didn't have to break these in. I literally didn't. The traction, this is an Asian brand. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know what Leaning is, it's an Asian brand, and most of the time, most Asian countries they hoop outside. So if you want to hoop outside, this shoe can. I believe it can withstand that. But definitely indoor courts, especially clean courts, possibly dusty courts, this shoe performs really well. The cushion's amazing. The It looks really good, and there's some other colorways that are fire. I'll try to put them up here or whatever. But those are so fire, and this shoe, I love these shoes. I'm not gonna lie, I really like these. And you hear on the reviews, they're all good. You know what I'm saying? These are actually easier to get than Kobe's if you guys go check their website. And there's some other websites you guys can check out. I'll try to leave them in the link. And they usually sometimes have discounts. They get discounted like 160 or even less or something like that. Or if there's a holiday or whatever, they'll have some sales. And there's some certain colorways that are also discounted all the time. But these are definitely a shoe to look at. I think they're like one of the best in my rotations right now. It's a good shoe, and you're not gonna look like everybody else on the court. So definitely check these out. But at the end of the day, I would say yes, try to get some Kobe 6s. I'm definitely going to get some Kobe 8s. If you guys want me to do a full review on Kobe 6s, let me know. But you guys already, by my, what I said already, I think you already know that it's definitely a shoe to get. And they just look so good. I'm happy I was able to get these. Man, I really want red laces. But I was happy to get these, and they're definitely tough. I think if you're just trying to get a shoe to look good and actually it does performance, this is the shoe to get. But I mean, just because there's no hype on these doesn't mean they're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't look sexy. These look really good. But do whatever you guys want. I'd say check out those alternatives. Chinese brands are doing amazing. They're doing amazing when it comes to performance shoes. But yeah, Kobe's. Would I pay resale? No. Would I try to get them still? Yeah. Wait for them to come out. There's gonna be some more colorways in the future. There's a lot of colorways coming out, and there's gonna be even more. So yo, shout out to Vanessa, because I love Kobe's. I love rocking them. And yo, can we get some Kobe threes? I know you guys don't hear that a lot, but Kobe threes are underrated. I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. I might do a whole nother video on Kobe's and ranking them from worst to best. But yeah, stay tuned. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys made it this far, you're a real one. I'm not kidding. You're a real one. And I appreciate y'all. We made it to 3K. And we gonna try to get to 5K by the end of this year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.